Hey there, and welcome back. A glum Senator John McCain recently told CBS.
I'm ashamed of my country, I'm ashamed of my president, and I'm ashamed of myself that I haven't done more to help these people. It is really, really heartbreaking.
Well, John, I didn't want to be the one to say it, but it's totally your fault. So why is John's heart broken? Because we haven't stopped Vladimir Putin's advance on Ukraine. Should John McCain really be so down on himself for not single-handedly fighting the Russians out of the Crimean Peninsula? Well, let's discuss with Yanis Pappas. He's a comedian, and Michael Malice, author of Dear Reader. Two fine gentlemen finally on the same stage at the same time. I thought you two were the same person.
It sounded like he was making like a "I got caught cheating" speech. I'm ashamed of myself.
Yeah, he sounded like Mark Sanford.
Yeah, it sounded like there was going to be a scandal at the end of that.
Like he was hiking the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah.
I'm so upset with myself. What have I done to not fight the Russians? Now, you're an actual Russian.
Yes, I am. I was born in the Soviet Union.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Is John McCain right for self-flagellation?
I agree with him that I am ashamed that John McCain's in the Senate. I am ashamed that he has Barry Goldwater's a Senate seat. I'm ashamed that he's for the drug war while his wife is a pill popper, making millions of dollars.
I don't think you can say that.
She's admitted this.
Oh, okay.
Through selling alcohol.
She's a nice lady, isn't she?
She's not. That's why I love her, because she's so ruthless. Have you ever seen that Ice Maiden stare of Cindy McCain's? She should be in the White House.
She's really pretty.
He's really a hypocrite, and the only principle McCain believes in is war at all times and at all costs. He's never met a conflict he didn't like.
Yeah.
And you would think that someone who served and had such a tragic history would have more of a, let's have war as a last resort instead of a first principle.
Okay, so Yanis, if you had a blank map, and you took a red pen and colored in all the countries that John McCain at one time either actively wanted to bomb, invade, or full-on go to war with, how red do you think the map would be between crimson and ruby?
It would be very red, and depending on if he was in a flashback or not, it would all say Vietnam
Now
everywhere.
You're just piling on.
Yeah, God.
Just one big Vietnam.
Am I right?
We can't invade Russia right now. It's winter. People have made that mistake before. We got to wait.
But that's when they try and draw you in.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when they really start lobbing bombs.
And that's not when to go.
That's our trick.
So we have all sorts of sanctions on Russia right now. Do you think it's working?
Of course it's not working. I mean, Putin revels in the fact that he's defying us, and it's going to be very, very hard for the U.S. or the U.S. and the UN to do anything about what Putin's doing.
Yeah.
But certainly the idea that one senator out of 100 can do anything is crazy, especially when there's no political will in Washington at the White House either.
How do we kick Russia off the Security Council? That's a good question. We'll answer it another day. You're absolutely right.
I agree.
Hillary Clinton has not officially announced her presidential candidacy just yet, but that hasn't stopped American Crossroads from launching a preemptive attack ad. Take a look.
Powerful interests have tried to capture Washington and rig the system in their favor. The power of well-funded special interests tilts our democracy away from the people and toward the powerful.
That is the voice, not of Elizabeth Dole. That's Elizabeth Warren. She was paired, kind of against her will, with Clinton and her various foundations, benefactors. Senator Warren didn't join forces with Crossroads to make the advertisement, but perhaps she should have. I thought this was very, very clever.
That's foul ball. That's like creating a female on female hate. She didn't even sign up for that. That's wrong.
But those are
wrong.
words she spoke in public
but not
that are
about
used
Hillary.
to illustrate a point about rigging the system and outside sources in campaigns.
I think the Republicans are gaslighting Hillary as she descends into full-blown dementia. We saw the first signs of her insanity.
I don't know that we've seen that.
Well, the first signs when she was on Today's Show and said, "There's a conspiracy against me." Who starts their morning by declaring that everyone's plotting against me? And I think in a week she's going to be asking her aides, "Do you hear these commercials too, or is it just messages I'm getting from the TV?" And hopefully, by this rate, she's going to end up like Mariah Carey after Glitter came out, where she's naked and jumping around thinking she's invisible.
Oh, remember that? Remember when she pushed an ice cream cart on TRL?
Yes.
And Carson Daly was like, this is really fun, Mariah. You're a big star. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm
Is that what it's going to be like at the Democratic Convention?
If not sooner, at this rate.
Oh, mercy. So Michael Malice, I want to fill Yanis in on some of this. He really wants Hillary to not only be the Democratic nominee for president, he wants her to win.
America's mother-in-law.
She's gonna win. Yeah.
Are you going to vote for her?
I'm gonna vote for her. She's got my vote. Yeah.
Michael, are you going to vote for her?
I don't vote, as you know.
Yeah, no, exactly right. That's
He's
right.
Russian, so.
I don't know what that means in this context, but I take offense to it.
I don't know. Well, he's Greek.
I'm Greek too.
Yeah.
You guys invented democracy.
We did invent it. We did. Well, we have that right. We create it. We can destroy it.
That's fair.
Yeah, the
You did build
austerity.
that.
Oh,
They did build that.
it's not going so well.
No, well, you know, we're Greece is. This is war reparations for World War II. So they're getting, you know.
Is that what you call
That's
it?
what's payback. Yeah, Greece gave Germany civilization, and so now this is a plot to take that money back.
That's the
from
North
World War
Korean
II.
argument,
Yeah.
by the way. When they get foreign aid, they say
You know
it's
what?
reparations.
I can't wait until Greece and North Korea get together because that'll
That's gonna be lovely.
the international.
They're going to
full
bankrupt Germany. That's what their
circle.
plan
Oh, yeah,
was.
that's the big plan.
That was the
That's-
plan all
We'll see
along.
how
Good luck with
goes.
that.
Yeah. You guys, thank you so much
Thanks,
for being
Katie.
here. I haven't had this much fun since, my last checkup with the OB. Coming up, Charlemagne the God is here to talk about the Oscars. 50 Shades of Grey star Dakota Johnson and her mother-daughter moment that's so uncomfortable. That should win an Oscar nomination for awkwardness. Stay right here, please. Thank you.